YouTubes, what's up?
The Spanish shall
Here we
never
are.
again set foot in Tenochtitlan. Let none escape our blades.
I know I've been gone for a couple days from the Age of Empires. You know, I've been posting Pokemon Blue more often because I had some stored away, but I needed some time to practice the Boiling Lake scenario, and I've been busy. So you should be thankful that I'm even making this video right now. I only have like 13 minutes or whatever to record right now, so I'm going to use that time that I do have and try to get a video out there for you guys right now. I'm always trying my best. I just want to let you know to get some time freed away for me to make videos, but I got stuff going on. I got things to take care of, got things to do sometimes, so just gonna have to live with that. It's difficult to find time to make videos. You got other things going into making a video. So without further adu, what we have to do in the 5th scenario of the Montezuma campaign, Boiling Lake, my least favorite scenario in all of the you know what, I would say the Fall of Rome is my least favorite. This is my second least favorite scenario in the whole Conquerors game. But we just have to defeat these two guys, and I don't have any. I am going to be honest with you. I try to get some sneaky techniques in there to speed up the game, but I have no magic tricks for you guys in this scenario. Everything, basically, you just have to have a good perspective. Everything is an asset for you. Use all your units to their full potential. Don't waste any units. Don't waste any resources, and win the battle. And don't draw attention to yourself. That is very important as well. So that is that. We're far from Tenochtitlan. We're on Lake Texcoco, I believe, part of it. Not sure though. I didn't watch the cutscene. And you're gonna have to deal with a lot of Cortez's navy. You can gather some bombard cannons and some Tarkins, weird enough, but I'll cover that in a little bit. So first, what you want to do, make sure that none of these units that you have go running away. And alright, so good. Alright, so make sure they all come back here. They're not going to go anywhere. You want to make yourself a trebuchet, and then you can get these guys starting to farm. So you got 4 guys to start out with. You got about 10 villagers you can pump out here, and you want to send them somewhere in there, somewhere in the middle of the map, which ends up being a lake. And you want to send an Eagle Warrior over here as well. So with this trebuchet you're going to send over here, you're going to use him in a little bit. You're going to want to get all these upgrades, including fast fire ship, because this navy you have right here is going to do wonders for you. You start out with 6, and I recommend eventually making an idle villager. They'll actually just be focused on. So you want to take out any naval units you can at any time. So we're going to go for this cannon galleon. They'll eventually get elite cannon galleons, and your enemies get very robust. You see over here that there you have a couple guard towers. I think that Ensemble wanted to.
In their haste to flee, the Spanish abandoned these carts filled with gunpowder.
I think Ensemble Studios wanted to kind of notify you of this area. You got some resources here. Don't build a castle over here. Don't build any unit producing structures over here. And dang Jaguar, pawing me up. So we're gonna have to bring our Eagle Warrior over here, do a little clash of the animals. Oh, she's getting eaten alive. Swarmed. Where are her homies? Where are my homies? I'm getting eaten alive by a big cat, and I'm gonna lose this villager, unfortunately.
My Emperor, we have been studying Spanish horses and cannon, and have found that there is no reason Aztecs could not use these weapons, provided we had the proper materials.
Alright, so where did my trebuchet? Oh, there you are. So you can bring your trebuchet over here.
If we capture Spanish horses, it is possible that we can train cavalry of our own. If we capture their stores of gunpowder, we could even create some cannons to use against the Spanish.
Okay, so
they have created a bombard cannon.
Fantastic. Okay, so what you can do with those carts over there, they're called gunpowder.
We have created a bombard cannon.
I'm gonna be getting interrupted by that quite a bit. So those carts over there, I'm gonna have to build another villager, and I don't know where I put my Eagle Warrior. Whoa! Did not intend on you going over there. Alright, so things are a little sloppy right now because I do need my my Eagle Warrior, and I don't even know where the Eagle Warrior went to. It's hard to see. One of the most difficult things about this map is that it's really hard to see where your units are because it's on a lake and you're not used to looking at your colors that blend in with the blue. And I'm gonna get that. Don't want to have that be flashing in your face all scenario. All right, so it looks like jaguars are finally taken care of. What you're going to be doing is not drawing attention to yourself. If the more you build a castle outside your base, a unit producing structure outside of your base, the more likely you are of getting stormed and getting assaulted by what becomes a pretty robust base. It's kind of a combined base of Tlaxcala and Cortez. So how many? Okay, I have 6 miners. Alright, 2 idle villagers. So currently I should have 8. Alright, 2 more. You want to get 10 miners, obviously, and take care of all this gold over here. It's a big pile of gold, and it's not. You don't have a lot of opportunities to get gold in this scenario, so take advantage of everything you have. So you want to lock these gates as well. If you're going to unlock a gate, keep this one unlocked and adjust. You're going to get hit over here occasionally by some Spanish units, and your most important production. Your production should primarily go into naval units. Don't worry about pumping out infantry; those are wasteful. You want to worry about punching out your villagers and those naval units. Your naval units will save you. If you don't have your naval units, you get overrun by the Spanish. They will take out this coastal area. You can build a couple watchtowers, guard towers here if you want, but don't build castles. Castles, I'm not 100% sure if they trigger more frequent attacks from Tlaxcala and Cortez, but I don't recommend it. Don't build like a castle over here or something. Not a good idea. You may think it's a good idea because you got resources over here, but it is tough to get those resources. So basically in the first part I'm not going to be doing a ton. I'm going to get 10 more villagers now, and down here is a perfect place to build your lumber camp and then eventually use it as farms, because you want to protect this area. It's going to be your main food gathering area because you got some fish around you as well, so it's perfect. It's nice to have a nice yard to go along with you. So make sure you have 100 wood there. So we're going to hold off on getting some of those units, and initially you're going to get hit by Tlaxcala. Want to make sure you get rid of this bombard cannon before anything else, and then you're going to send a couple Eagle Warriors over here later on. You got some those gunpowder carts, so we got one coming over here already, so that'll help us out a little bit. Alright, so once you get rid of this bombard tower, you want to take down this gate, because that is locking in some of the... And thank you for not hitting me. That is locking in some of the horses that you can get. Horses give you Tarkans. Don't ask me how or why excuse me, I get Tarkans. And you're going to get hit by Tlaxcala right now, and that's a pretty powerful assault, but the reason they have a powerful assault initially right here is because you want to stay away from them. Anyways,
we have captured a Spanish horse.
Is because
if we return it to our citadel, perhaps we can learn to ride it into battle.
If you think of trying to make a quick assault over here, which is nigh impossible, you're probably not going to have too much luck, because Cortez and the Tlaxcalans have like a standing army to start out the scenario with, and this is their standing army. They'll basically find the first like defensive structure, like a guard tower or a castle, and they'll attack that. So that's why building a castle over here right away is not the smartest thing to do. You might want to send some Eagle Warriors over here, because that's what I'm doing currently, I believe. The reason I'm doing this is because you're going to get hit by some bombard cannons from Cortez eventually, and I did not tell you to do what you're doing currently, and that's why you died, because you didn't listen to me. So hopefully I'll stay away from my trebuchet long enough, because like I said before, you don't want to lose any of your any assets you have, and it looks like I'm going to lose this asset. I better take down this fortified wall. No siege engineers for me, and yes, they're hunting me down. No question about it. So sorry, you almost did your job, but you didn't today. So what you want to do is you want to hunt down these cannon galleons, and hopefully we can get rid of these guys quickly. Going for this cannon galleons first are going to be the trick of the trade. Getting these fire ships in as well. And after each assault like this, you're going to want to repair and regroup and get some more naval units. And this is pretty poor right now. That's not a good start. And ideally, you want to get this, the perfect shipwright. Alright, so still have enough for a pair of those guys. Okay, so it's fighting with that war galley, and then that's all she wrote for there. And we got a couple horses in here that we'd like to get out, and hopefully Tlaxcala is drawn to this area over there, where my castle is, but I'm kind of doubting that they will come all the way over here. So what do we got? We got about 5 minutes left in this part. Not too long, but just bear with me, and I can produce another villager now. Not enough food, unfortunately, which is always the case. And like I said before, this clearing of the wood will help you immensely later on in getting... Where are you going? Good choice. Very good choice. I commend you for the choice you're taking right there. Will help you get some space going, because there's not a lot of space or real estate. And hopefully this will deter them a little bit. Looks like it is. And if you want to, you can stay away from the marshes. The reason being is they will come and try to hit you right now, just with their melee units on your naval yard, or whatever, your naval units themselves. And that's what they're doing. You're burning my homie there. Alright, so we're gonna have to ring the town bell. And what are you firing at? You're firing arbalists, arbalists. So thankfully we have enough villagers being already created on this island, so we should be able to manage this first assault. And this is a lot larger of an assault than you will normally face from the Tlaxcalans to start off this scenario. And unfortunately these arbalists are going to be pretty deadly for right now, so I'm going to keep my naval units over here just until these melee units are taken out. That's kind of a mouthful. And oh well, we lose a shipyard, we lose a shipyard. I got 2 more to spare. And you have all your resource gathering technologies already created. And this is unusual. Usually they won't assault this mainland area. This is really surprising. So we're going to have to fight against this. They usually do not come over here. This is very surprising. Once again, the curse of playing on screen. Gosh dang it. Freaking Cortez, pissing me off. I'm going to have to rebuild my town center and my whole freaking villager crew. Dang. Alright. And potentially my navy as well. Alright, so basically bring your navy out of here. You don't want to have to deal with getting hit by champions. That's just not fun to have to lose naval units to champions. That's just... I don't recommend it. Alright, so if I can ever get my army over here... Oh, that's because I locked my gates. Locked the gates. Alright, so kill you, arbalist. And I apologize, I lost my town center here. But this is very unexpected. Usually you will not run into this problem. Keep these bombard cannons back here. There's no reason to waste them. And I know I have those arbalists over there. It's not too much of a concern right now. And they don't know what to do. So this is good, though. This is their standing army. This is their initial army. They're going to be wasting it. They usually aren't this aggressive right away. I don't know what cued them to do this. Maybe it was the trebuchet that I brought over to over here, but whatever. Just try to avoid this. It's not a big. It actually. Oh, good. Thank goodness. I thought I ran out of villagers for a second. Whoa. So they do have some archers remaining, and empty transport ships. One thing I'm very scared of. Not. Oh, boom! Trying to get away. I'm a mercenary. Okay. I will end you. Oh no. Alright, so let's kill these bombard cannons. Sick of you bombard cannons. You scare me, bombard cannons, and I'm gonna have to really regroup here. My whole army is just scattered everywhere. Alright, so you're done for right now. And what was that? An archer? A Spanish archer. Oh, how I'll look down on you after the El Cid campaign. Oh, how I never used you because you know why? Because you're like the untouchables on the feudal and the caste system. Basically, that's what you are. So I do not value you. And War Galley, you're not a part of this. Alright, so that's about all I have time for right now. So kind of a scattered part 1, and then off screen I'm going to make this town center again. and we'll pick up. We did some good stuff, so we took out their initial armies.